Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. My name is Dale, and today, me, Nadif, and Marcel are going to be talking about the pre war versus post war Indonesian literature and how it changes pretty much from its background, characteristics, and its effect. Enjoy.
So, for the background, Ateus' work, particularly influential modern Indonesian literature, describes a shift in Indonesian literature from the romantic and sentimental pre-war era, Pujangga Baru generation, to the realistic and nationalistic post-war, Angkatan 45 era. The pre-war period, marked by the flourishing of the Pujangga Baru magazine, saw the rise of the generation of writers influenced by Western education but with romantic and provincial sentiments. The post-war era, beginning with the Japanese defeat of the Dutch in 1942, ignited a stronger sense of self-awareness and nationalism, leading to literature focus on independence and political realities. So for the pre-war background, back then, before 1942, Indonesia was occupied by Dutch colonialism, where modern cultural education and print began to spread. The rise of nationalism and modernization by young influential writers and Bahasa Indonesia, then called Malay, became a medium of unity after the 1928 Sumpah Pemuda. So for the characteristic, Indonesian literature during the pre-war period, the writers, they used literature as a way to express their national awareness and cultural identity. Moral and social themes where writers explored the conflict between tradition and modernity, East and West, and old and new values. Detect, detecting an idealistic tone often taught moral lessons or promote modern thinking. Influence of Western realism, novels began to adopt European narrative structures. Formal and polite language, the style remain influenced by classical Malay and European forms. Focus on society, not yet individual psychology. Character conflict often represent social issue. And the last is important figures and books. Marah Rusli, with his most famous book, Siti Nurbaya, considered by Ateu the first Indonesian modern novel, criticized forced marriage and traditional norms. Sultan Takdir Ali Syabana, with his book Layar Terkembang, symbol of progressive modernism. The female character represents new, educated Indonesian youth, according to Ateu.
Post-war. The first background. Literature during the post-war period in Indonesia has shifted from the pre-war context, the Dutch colonial era, and the rise of nationalism. Around 1942 till 1945 was when Indonesia experienced its most devastating point in history. First was by the Japanese occupation 1942 till 1945 and the independence of Indonesia. Writers also experienced war, revolution, and political struggle around the, that time, in which indirectly writers began to use literature as tool to express desolation, identity crisis, and moral question of the new nation with tones that are realistic, psychological, and existential. 2. Characteristic. The shift in literature is very evident during the post-war war, getting personal and psychological depth, exploring the individual and mental conflict and freedom of expression. Experimental narrative, free poetry, first realism, modernism, existential, and humanism themes the meaning of life, faith, freedom, and greatly critical towards society and political questioning colonialism and corruption in post-Indonesia independence, and finally using everyday Indonesian language. 3. Important figures and books. Chairil Anwar, with his most famous poem Aku, Kerawang Til Bekasi, pioneer of modern Indonesia poetry, Angkatan 45, use free verse and existential tone. Utoy Tatang Sontani, Depi Urban Alienation and the Moral Decay of Modern Life. Idrus Surabaya 1946, Cerita dari Jakarta, realistic short story about human suffering and hypocrisy during revolution.
Well, I think that is from us. That is what is pre-war and the post-war of Indonesian literature. I hope you enjoy it, and this is a very informative video for you. Have a good one.